3. Hey rock stars, Lou Lombardi back once again to help you awaken that rock star that is within you, to help you awaken the rock star within, to show you, to take you by the hand and point you down the path. Actually, most of you have realized this. You've even sent me emails and said, you know, I love your videos, but I really kind of feel like I'm sort of teaching myself. I'm sort of learning. I'm sort of exploring this within my own self. And that is exactly what we're trying to do here. I'm just opening the door. It is totally up to you guys to walk through. So what do we want to talk about today? Today I want to talk about the Muse. Now, for those of you that are musicians or into the arts in any way, shape, or form, I'm sure you're familiar with the term the Muse. It comes from Greek mythology, and it's this idea that the Muse is some sort of goddess that descends upon you and gives you creative ideas. Now, probably modern science would take a little bit of issue with exactly that explanation of it, but what it is it is the idea of the creative spark. You know, when you feel inspired to do something, when you get an idea in your head that just kind of like energizes you, okay? And, you know, does that come from, you know, the universal mind, the collective consciousness? Does it come from God? Does it just come from within your own self? Does it come from other people? I don't know. That isn't the point. The point is when you feel that creative spark, when you feel the Muse, as it is, descend upon you, or you get hit with some kind of creative burst, you need to immediately cultivate that. Whatever you're doing, stop. If you're doing the dishes, stop. If you're driving the car, pull over. Whatever you're doing, you need to immediately grab onto that, okay? The more that you nurture that, the more that you cultivate that, the more often you will start to experience it. Okay, and then it won't be so much about pulling the car over or stopping whatever it is you're doing. You'll know that you'll have it coming, and you'll have it coming throughout the day. Another thing you may discover is that the Muse shows up at certain times. All right. That's totally fine too, however it works for you. But you know, whatever you do, you do not want to ignore it. So you want to be able to be prepared for when the Muse shows up. So keep a notepad or anything. Use technology, guys. Use use your mobile devices. I mean, you guys out there that are musicians, I'm not sure that you're aware of this, but there are apps that are put an entire recording studio on your mobile device. It's totally sweet. So however you can capture the idea. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go run off somewhere and do some big project at the spur of the moment, but just capture the idea. So jot it down real quick, speak it into your phone, shoot a quick video about it, whatever you have to do, but do not ignore the Muse, because when you ignore the Muse, it's harder to sort of woo her back. When you cultivate the Muse, she shows up more and more and more and more. And it's really all about those creative ideas. The creative ideas, my friends, are the things that change the world. These are the things that like make life on this planet, always make life on this planet a better place for everybody. Okay, and they're generally very profitable for those who are the vehicle for these ideas. Okay, profitability, inspiration, creativity. This is what we're all about here, right? Okay, guys, so get with the Muse. Allow the Muse to flow through you. Do not ignore the Muse. Don't say, I don't have time right now. I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's too early, it's too late. Whatever you do, don't do that, because it makes it harder for that to show up. This is when you ignore the Muse, then when you're trying to think of some creative idea to do, you can't think of it because you've shut that part of your brain down. So it's probably more of a brain function. I doubt that it's actually some sort of spirit that descends upon you. But it's like anything else in your mind. The more you activate it, the more you cultivate it, the more it will grow and the better you will get at it. Okay, the Muse. So what are you going to do when you feel that creative spark? You're going to get into action. You're going to get something done with it. You're going to take some sort of action towards achieving it. All right, we got more to do today, but for right now, that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. By the way, just FYI, there's some links here. Please check out the links. There's a lot of good stuff. I am not done by a long shot. Lou Lombardi here once again, and I will see you guys in the next video.